Oh, Mr. Tallyman telling me banana. Daylight come and me want go home. I've been singing Harry Belafonte all day since I found out he just passed. I guess I'm gonna need my hat. Remembered my hat tonight so that I don't have to like squint into the camera. Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me. I am Patrick, your friendly neighborhood shaman, and we are going to do our weekly sacred pipe ceremony. So I am down here outside, as you can tell. We are on the beautiful Cedar River. Let me get you a view. This beautiful sacred little spot. Watching the sun go down. This is my own little slice of heaven. So when I set sacred space, this is where you will be with me as we become into one sacred space. So put that down. So welcome. To be honest with you, I have been kind of out of it today. Stuff coming up, weird things coming up, and dealing with them as best I can. So I apologize if tonight is any different than normal, but we will do the best we can. Just being here, be here now. So the first thing I'm going to do before we do anything else is create that sacred space I just mentioned. So by drumming, I drum in the spirits of the directions, the elements, spirits of the upper and lower worlds, and the compassionate spirits of the middle world, to come and hold space around us to create this beautiful, energetic container for us to do our prayers and intentions and connect to spirit, to kind of let our hair down, to be able to drop our shields and our armor, knowing that we are watched over, which allows us to open our hearts to receive the blessings coming to us from spirit. Those blessings are always coming. We just don't always have the capacity to receive them. So spirits of the earth, spirits of the air, spirits of the fire, spirits of the water, spirits of the upper world, spirits of the lower world, compassionate spirits of the middle world, the Fae, the spirits of the land, and the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for holding us in your love and your light. Alrighty. Welcome everyone. We are now in sacred space. Ugh, that feels so much better. I can breathe. Yay. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me. If you don't know who I am Patrick, your friendly neighborhood shaman. And we are going to do a sacred pipe ceremony. I started doing these videos back at the beginning of the pandemic as a way to bring a little bit of stability to people, you know, with all the craziness going on, to give people at least a moment, an hour in their week where they could just breathe and center and connect to spirit. That's why I started these, and I'm still doing them because the world has gotten no less crazy than it was before. So, plus I love being able to share this. This is the most sacred ceremony I know of, and it's just so close to my heart. It's so powerful. It's an honor to be able to share it. And so if you're new, I will do a quick run through of what the pipe is and what the ceremony looks like, just so you can kind of follow along, know what I'm doing when I'm doing it, that kind of thing. So this is a sacred pipe. The original was given to the Lakota people 19 generations ago. White Buffalo Capelman was actually one of my main guides, brought it to the Lakota people, taught them how to smoke it, how to honor it, and gave a total of 7 different ceremonies, which the pipe was the center, because when we put the pipe together, it is basically the presence of the divine. The stem is the divine masculine, and the bowl is the divine feminine. So when we put them together, it's all of creation. It is the presence of the universe here in our hands. And so when we put it together, it opens a channel straight to Great Spirit. So when I do put the pipe together, until I take it apart, your thoughts and your prayers, your intentions are going straight to source. No filters, no obstacles, just boom. Speed dial. And so we still honor the pipe. You may know it as the peace pipe in old westerns. And the idea is the same. It's basically, this is an instrument of unity, bringing people together. When you can smoke with someone, you're breathing the same air, you're sending prayers. It's like you are one. And that's where the peace pipe, that's why the Native Americans would always insist on smoking before signing treaties, etc., etc., because it's believed that you can't smoke the pipe and lie. And if you want proof of that, just think of Custer. Anyway, so the red of the bowl is actually representative of the blood of the people. And like Standing Bear, the Ponca tribe chief, so famously said, it's like, if you prick me, do I not bleed? Is my blood not the same color as yours? This is the blood of all people. This is what unites us. We are one family, one tribe. And so when we put the pipe together, till we take it apart, is one giant prayer. This is the presence of the divine. That is how sacred this is. And each pipe has its own spirit. It is a living, breathing thing. So what the ceremony itself will look like, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to light some sage, and I've got some mugwort and some cedar mixed in with it. And I'm going to smudge myself. I'm going to smudge everything here on my altar in front of me that you couldn't see. Here. My altar. And that, the stone standing up, that's my phone stand. So I will smudge everything on my altar, and then I will say a prayer. I will raise my pipe say a prayer to ask permission to smoke in this place at this time. And then I will take 4 pinches of tobacco, put them into the bowl. Hello, crow. I'll put them into the bowl. And that part I do out loud. You'll hear the prayers I say, offering the tobacco to different spirits, etc. And then once I have the bowl full, I will sing a song. I have a song, White Buffalo Calf Woman, who I just mentioned, gave me a song to sing before each ceremony that I facilitate. So I will sing that song at that point. Then I will light the pipe and I will blow blessings, offering the pipe into the 4 directions, to Father Sky, to Mother Earth, in a circle for all our relations, to Great Spirit. And then I'll pause for a moment with the stem to my forehead and the bowl to my heart for a silent prayer. And I will come back, probably need to relight the pipe at that point. And then the next thing I'm going to do is take a great big puff and I'm going to blow it straight at my camera. And that is the point where you say your biggest, bestest prayers, set your biggest intentions. Because that smoke is coming to you from my heart, through that smoke of the tobacco, through my camera, through the magic of the internet and the holographic universe, through whatever device you're watching this on, to your heart. And that smoke lifts your prayers to Great Spirit. So then I will continue to blow breath blessings for different intentions that I have, for some intentions that others have asked me to pray for. And then eventually when it feels complete, I will say another prayer, I will sing another song, and then I will take the pipe apart, and that will be the end of the ceremony. Then I might end up rambling and babbling a little bit. I never know. Whatever my guides are kind of nudging me to say, to talk about. And so anyway, I hope that this is meaningful for you. I hope you get at least a fraction from this that I get. It's so powerful, and it's so much more powerful when we do it in a group, when we do it in a circle. Because just by witnessing this, just by watching this, you are adding your energy to the group, and our energy lifts exponentially. So I thank you for your presence. I thank you for joining me for this special hour or so. I'm going to put on a sweater before I start. As the sun goes down, it's starting to get a little bit cool out here. Of course, my sweater is inside out. Inside out. Girl, turn me upside down. Round and round. Okay. Here we go. Alrighty, that's better. So, thank you again for joining me, and here we go. Let's do ceremony. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May the beauty of the fire lift your spirits higher. May the beauty of the earth fill your heart with mirth. May the beauty of the rain wash away your pain. May the beauty of the sky make your mind to fly. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. May you walk in beauty in a sacred way. May you walk in beauty each and every day. Aho. Grandmother, grandfather, eagle, we send a voice. We ask permission to smoke in this place at this time. All our guides and guardians watch over us as we smoke. Creator, Earth Mother, Tawabin, Shonadisi, Magikiwis, and Waboose. There is always room for you in my pipe. Creator, Earth Mother, for the two-legged, the four-legged, the winged, the crawlers and the swimmers, all our relations come smoke with us. Grandmother Moon, Grandmother Ocean, to the energy of birth, growth, maturity, the spirit realm and our ancestors, may all the passages of our lives be in harmony and grace. Creator, Earth Mother, to eagle, coyote, bear, white buffalo calf woman, bringer of the pipe and the law of good relations to the people. Okane bayama, okane bayama, okane bayama, okane. Okane bayama, okane bayama, okane bayama, okane. Okane bayama, okane. Bayama okane, bayama okane. grandmother, grandfather eagle, we send a voice. We thank you for our lives. We thank you for our guidance. Thank you for holding us, loving us unconditionally and without judgment. Thank you for who we have been, for who we have become, and for who we are becoming. Aho. Ihi la ihi o, ihi la ihi o, ihi la ihi o, ihi, ihi, ihi la ihi o, ihi la ihi o. Ihi la ihi o, ihi. Aho. Hi, Shauna. Good to see you. Oof. Oof da. Oh, I feel so much better than I did before. I don't know about you, but I have been really tired lately. Kind of wrung out. It's been a really trying time lately. I know everyone I know is going through some big challenge or another. I know people who have lost their pets in the last week. I had a friend whose father died last week. I found out this morning that one of my aunts just passed away. So there is a lot of stuff in the air. Oh, awesome. Sat on the porch listening to the birds. That's awesome. Well, doing ceremony. Nature is so healing. It's so important in these times of chaos. The whirlwinds spinning around us and all the noises of the people and society and jobs and whatever else. It's important to seek stillness, to seek out the spirits of nature, and to talk to, like, every stone, every tree, every leaf, every drop of water is alive, is sentient, can speak to you. And it's like when we return to nature, we're returning to our original selves. It's like nature gives us the space to remember who we have always been. And throughout the chaos, throughout the cacophony of the world, there is always hope. There is light that cannot be extinguished, because you are that light. And when we return to stillness, we return to nature, we allow ourselves to bathe in that green energy, you know, to get carried away with the songs of the birds and sound of the waves and the currents of the river, and to feel the earth beneath us. That gives us the space to remember what has always been true. Underneath all the cacophony, underneath all the whirlwinds and the craziness is divinity, is sovereignty, is that light within you that is eternal. And we tend to get caught into the outside world, and we forget for a moment what's really true, who we really are. And when we can return to the woods, or return to the beach, return to the river, and to speak in a language without words, to just receive that energy, to receive the love. It reminds us that that cacophony is not true. Who we thought we were in the outside world, who we thought we were driving down the road, or who we thought we were at our day jobs, is not really truly who we are. And nature gives us, holds space for us, and reflects back to us that original love that we are. And so it helps to sweep away all the illusions of who we thought we were. And it reminds us of who we really are and who we have been this whole time. And when we get caught in the outer world and we're trying to change things and people around us, trying to sort things out, trying to make things right in the outside world, really all we are doing is rearranging boxes. We're just rearranging things. There's no real change. Because underneath all of that, the only truth is you. The only truth is us. Every person, every being is a reflection of that original source energy, of goddess, God, whatever you want to call her. And it's always present. We lose sight of it, and we need to remember. That's why it's called enlightenment. That's why it's called awakening. Because this is all a dream. And when we take a moment to breathe with the earth and the sky, we remember what is really true. And when we start to remember, and we start to act in accordance to who we are, act in harmony with who we are, taking our heart as our authority, living from our heart, then we move into harmony. And we create that space, and that we send ripples out into the universe that raises the vibration, the frequency of all things, right? The The tide raises all ships. The more you awaken, the more authentic you become, the more in integrity you act, the better off everyone is. And you raise that ceiling and make it possible for others to actually rise as well. We're not in this alone. We are in this together. We are all connected in that original love. Like they say, the sum of all hearts, the sum of all souls in the universe is one. We are all part of that original energy. We appear to be separate, but again, that's the dream. And that's when our society is based on logic. Our society is based on the brain being the captain of the ship. But the brain divides, the brain separates. The brain is just here to help us navigate through this three-dimensional world. The heart is supposed to be the captain of the ship. The heart is the master because the heart sees the inclusion, the connection of everything. The brain is meant to be the servant of the heart. So the more we can move back into relationship with the natural world, relationship with the spirits of the land, the ancestors of the land, the fairy realm, the stones and the trees and the river and all of that, when we realize we're all related, that's what we mean by all our relations. That's when we remember ourselves. And when there's no separation, when you recognize the world as your relative, rather than a dead stone hurling through space, and everything is a resource, like what can I get from the world, rather than how do I relate to the world. The other day I went through and I got a chai and I had a breakfast sandwich, and as I was driving I was thanking all the people who had a hand in bringing that sandwich into being, and all the plants and the animals and the sun and the rain. And it occurred to me that our society, like even being raised Catholic, we pray to God and we thank God for the water and the sun and the grain and other people. We never actually thank the spirits of the grain or the rain or the sun. And so when we're raised in that sort of a framework, we're taught from a very early age that we are separate from everything, that everything outside of me is there to either harm me or to serve me, right? Like the universe is a giant vending machine. So when you start to recognize the trees as your relatives, the earth herself as the source of abundance, of food, of grain, the sun, we are all electromagnetic star stuff. Everything we are made of came from the stars, came from the sun. We are living, breathing, walking sunlight. The sun is our vitality. our relative, grandfather sun, our mother earth, grandmother moon, grandfather eagle, our brothers the crow and the hawk. When you recognize them as family, then there's that reciprocity of honoring the spirits. And the more we honor them, the more we receive. Not because we think we deserve it, but because we create that space by giving our honor and our love and connection to the natural world, that love and abundance and even our physical needs are met. And the natural world never said, like when you remember, when you connect, the natural world never, well, where the heck were you? Why did it take you so long? Nature accepts you exactly where you are. It's like, yay, it's good to see you. Let's go. Let's do this, right? So, talk to the trees. Hug the trees. Talk to the earth. Like even in science, there's they talk about, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So every time you step on the earth pushes against your foot, right? That's relationship. When I'm sitting on the earth is aware that I'm sitting here. When I drum in this place, all the trees respond. They recognize that I am here. We make a difference by just being present. And I guess that's what I have to say tonight. So, aho. Alrighty, so thank you again for joining me. I think that's it for tonight. Please feel free to share this video. If you know someone that might benefit from anything I said, or just from being in that stillness, the silence, the ceremony, you can share this video with them. You can tag them in the comments. And know that I am here to help. You are never alone. You can visit my website, perchingwolfstudios.net, and you can see the different things that I offer, the different shamanic services, healings and readings and teachings, and you can sign up, make an appointment with me. My job is to support you on your path. My job is to help you navigate and find your own path. My path is not your path. Your path is not my path. But I bring decades of experience, decades of wisdom on my own path to help you find your path. Whatever that looks like, however that manifests, and I will share this video to my Facebook page, and I will upload it to my Perching Wolf Studios YouTube channel. So if you want to watch this again, or you want to watch another ceremony, my YouTube channel, I've got like 3 years worth of these videos. You can just choose one that you haven't seen before and just sit, and most likely whatever I have to say in any of those ceremonies, those videos will probably speak to you for what you need to hear right now. That's just the way the universe works. Yeah, so I hope that this was helpful for you. I hope you found at least a fragment more of peace, of centeredness in the ceremony, in the words that I spoke. I thank you for your presence. I thank you for your energy and being here. Just watching this video, whether it's a year, 10 years from now, or live, you affect the energy of this moment. So thank you for that. So I'm going to release those spirits that have so lovingly held space for us. Spirits of the earth, spirits of the air, spirits of the fire, spirits of the water, spirits of the upper world, spirits of the lower world, compassionate spirits of the middle world, the Fae, the spirits of the land, the ancestors of the land. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for holding us in your love and your light. Our work for now is done, but you are always welcome in our circles. All right, my friends, thank you so much again for joining me. I hope to see you next week. Also, Monday nights at 8 o'clock, I do a video where I pull medicine cards for people, working with the totem animals, the animal spirits. So you can join me right here, same bat place, not same bat time, 8 o'clock on Monday nights. But I thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the support you show me by watching, by sharing these videos. I so appreciate that. And so until I see you next, know that I love you, that I see you, that I honor you. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, everyone, and go shining. All right. Bye.